Hello everyone, and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and it's the weekend, so you know what that means. It's time for my weekly news roundup for week 5. So much gaming news I was actually able to be selective. Let's not waste any time and jump right into this. Our first story takes us to something I have never covered before on this channel, a car. I was so intrigued by this story, or maybe I should say excited, that I had to put it first on this weekly news roundup. Tesla's new cars can run The Witcher 3 on their 10 teraflop gaming rigs. Yes, that is correct. Maybe they will start a trend and we will start getting gaming consoles in all cars. Tesla has unveiled refreshed versions of its Model X and Model S cars, revealing that both are equipped with gaming hardware supporting up to 10 teraflops of processing power. This theoretically puts the car within the ballpark of next-generation consoles. Wow. Look at this picture right here. First off, the steering wheel is crazy. It's kind of like a race car steering wheel, but right here on the front, on this screen, you see The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, which is a little bit of an older game, but is still a graphically intense title. Scant details about the gaming system can be found on both the Model X and Model S pages on the Tesla website under the interior feature details section. Tesla's arcade will support wireless controllers for gaming from any seat. Played through 2 entertainment displays are located in the center console and between the front seats of the rear passengers. Presumably, games can't be played on the main 22 by 1300 resolution screen while the car is driving for obvious reasons. So, on this article, it doesn't show the back seat picture, so I had to go find it. This is the front seat, right? The large entertainment screen, and then the back seat. Oh, thanks. Bam. Right here. How cool would it be if you can play a next-gen title while you were driving with the wireless controller in your Tesla? This week, Path of Exile brings us patch 3.13.1 to bring improvements to Echoes of the Atlas and hopefully fix some of the crashing problems that they've had. Now again, Echoes of the Atlas is one of the largest, I think the largest expansion that they have ever dropped, and it was so popular that they actually hit their record for concurrent players. That being said, they were having problems with server stability, disconnects, and just bugs, but they continue to iron them out. After a few hotfixes, the first significant patch for Path of Exile's latest expansion, Echoes of the Atlas, arrives this week, with the patch notes available now. This patch 3.13.1 brings improvements to the ritual, Echoes of the Atlas texture streaming, along with a couple of crash fixes pertaining to a common client crash and 2 instant crashes. The texture streaming improvements work to reduce CPU usage to improve performance on less powerful PCs. Additionally, if you're using the Vulkan client with less than 300 megabytes of VRAM, the high texture quality options has been re-enabled. And then right here, it just shows some of the bigger fixes that they have taken care of. Now, a lot of people in my community play Path of Exile. I've asked them as of this week, because I haven't had a chance to play, if this has made a difference, and every single person said yes. So Grinding Gears Games, nice job with this patch. Keep them coming. Moving over to the website Polygon, who has a title of an article that really makes me chuckle. Magic the Gathering's take on Diablo will be playable in March. Now, game studios and news sites for gaming do this all the time. If I tell you, or I tell my friends, or even my family, oh, I love action RPGs, they'll look at me and be like, oh, okay. Oh, I love ARPGs. Have you heard of that? It's the abbreviation. Oh, okay. Isometric games. Okay. You know, hack and slash. I think I know what that is. I like games like Diablo. Oh, I love Diablo. Yeah, that's so much fun. People use Diablo literally as the genre of game all the time. In the title of this article, it doesn't even say the name of the game, Magic Legends. Anyways, I just wanted to throw that out there. Now, a lot of information came out for Magic Legends this week, and I already made a full video breaking down what we know about the game now, including the breakdown of this video, deck building fundamentals, and I will link that video at the end of this video. But ultimately, the big news is that the open beta for Magic Legends, and this is a free-to-play game, will be March 23rd. Now, there is one last alpha for this game, which you have to be invited to be able to take part in it. And I can't confirm nor deny if I was invited to this last closed alpha because it was confidential. But if I was, I might play it. I don't know. Any Lord of the Rings fans out there like me? Well, unfortunately, I've got some bad news for you. The Lord of the Rings Gollum delayed to 2022. The Lord of the Rings Gollum has been delayed till 2022. Nacon, the new publisher, announced the news on Twitter, confirming the company's involvement alongside developer Daedalic. Now, this is the actual tweet right here. The game will be released in 2022 on Xbox and PlayStation console, Nintendo Switch, and PC. All we care about is PC. Now, the initial release window for this title was 2021. Like so many other titles, this game is getting pushed back as well. Now, I'm going to play for you this quick 1-minute teaser trailer from Lord of the Rings Gollum. Every single time I cover this game, I get hit with a copyright strike. I'm going to try and work a little magic and get around that. Enjoy this little teaser trailer. Other exciting news this week, we finally got some concrete evidence that right now at Blizzard, they do have in development a Diablo 2 remastered. I like it more. A Diablo 2 remake is still in development at Blizzard. According to a report from Bloomberg, Blizzard has reportedly been working on a remake of Diablo 2 for quite some time, but issues in development and the reception of Warcraft 3 Reforged had Blizzard second-guessing the team behind the remake of Diablo 2 Resurrected. After some reorganization of the classic games team within Blizzard, talk of a Diablo 2 remake are still ongoing. Only now the game will continue development through a freshly reorganized Blizzard, with the former Vicarious Visions team working inside Blizzard to complete the project. Now, I also made a video this week breaking down all the information we now know about a Diablo 2 remake. And I guess I shouldn't say remake, it's going to be a remastered. I will link that video at the end of this video, but I want to play this game. The Median officially arrived this week across all platforms, and this was a game that was pretty highly anticipated. Now, I'm going to play the launch trailer for you in a few seconds, but first let me tell you what this game is all about. Discover a dark mystery only a medium can solve. Travel to an abandoned communist resort and use your unique psychic abilities to uncover its deeply disturbing secrets. Solve dual reality puzzles, survive encounters with sinister spirits, and explore two realities at the same time. Now, initial reviews for this game are kind of a mixed bag. If you look at Steam right now, out of the first 483 reviews that have come in, mostly they're coming in as very positive, 82%. Or a B-, but if you move over to Metacritic, the critic score is a 76, but the user score, and that's what most people go off, is the user score. The actual gamers that are playing it is a 6.6, a D. So, kind of a mixed bag. The game actually looks kind of fun, but in my opinion, not super scary. Enjoy the launch trailer, of course in 4K, for the Medium.
The day I went home to say goodbye to my father, to dress him up for his last journey, put him in a suit, fix his tie. Simple. Just the things he did every day.
Voices Voices deep inside me keep calling. They're calling. Voices
That day,
deep within.
it was the hardest day of my life.
They tease me.
Or so I
Why
thought.
can't I break
Who is this?
free?
You don't know me, Marianne, but I know you.
Okay, I'm hanging up.
I know what you are.
What did you say?
The Nemo Resort. Find me there.
Crying tears in isolation. A lost time. What was mine? Searching, shivering in the darkness of my mind. I'm so
Hi there.
Why?
I'm Sadness.
in my heart, tearing all my hope apart. Ease the pain, but it remains. I'm lost on where to start, and these voices in my soul know that I'm not in control. Let me go, let go. No one ever has to know. Let me go.
It all starts with a dead girl.
Obviously can't make it through a full week without something happening with Cyberpunk 2077. CD Projekt Red, aware of a game-breaking bug from patch 1.1, offers workaround. Now, the first major update or patch for Cyberpunk 2077 was 1.1, and this did help with lots of bugs and client stability, but it also killed a lot of people's progression. This is what the bug is. Takamura gives you a call-in quest down the street. He'll call you, but won't say anything. Obviously, this means you cannot continue. So anybody going through the story is basically stopping their tracks, and there is nothing you can do to fix it until now. And they basically have this little list of things right here and a link for the workaround. If you're playing this game and you are encountering this, I will link this in the description below, so hopefully it can help you through it. But we are not done with Cyberpunk 2077 because we also have a bit of good news. Actually, in my opinion, really good news. Cyberpunk 2077 receives first official modding tools. Mod up. Basically, to make this game great, they need to continue to fix the stability and the bugs and make it a whole lot better. On top of that, you need the modding community to come in because they can help save your game. The tools were quietly announced on the official site without much fanfare earlier. The tools include 3 different downloads in addition to a 4th list of IDs. The first download involves metadata, which is required by some of the tools. This is really good news because as they launch this, then, you know, the people can mod without having the fear of that stuff getting taken down because they weren't supposed to do it. Really good news for the people that are still playing and enjoying and want Cyberpunk 2077 to be great. Last and certainly not least, a new story chapter is coming to Elder Scrolls Online. The Elder Scrolls Online Blackwood is a prequel to Oblivion coming in June. The new chapter adds 30 hours of story and companions. Bethesda has revealed Elder Scrolls Online Blackwood, a new story chapter that serves as a prequel to the events of the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. It will launch on separate dates in June for PC and console. I love this. Listen up. Revealed in a live stream on the Bethesda Twitch channel, the chapter will launch on PC June 1st and June 8th on consoles. That's right. PC gets it first. You almost never hear that. Blackwood will task players with uncovering the schemes of the Daedric Prince, who served as the primary antagonist of Oblivion. 30 hours of story content is set to be added to the game, set over 800 years before the events of Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Now I'm going to let this new Gates of Oblivion Blackwood expansion trailer take out this video. It is awesome. It's almost 4 minutes long. But before I do that, If you have not joined the official Action RPG Discord, please do so. We're approaching 600 members, great conversations every day. The idea is to create a gaming community that could jump from game to game together, so you never start the server alone. Link for that Discord is in the description. I hope you all enjoyed this weekly news roundup. I will see you next week.